When Emma adopted Luna from a local shelter, she knew the little gray cat had been through a difficult life, but she never expected Luna to become the reason she discovered something that would change her entire family. Luna was gentle, quiet, and unusually observant. She rarely made noise, but she seemed to notice everything happening around her. For the first few months, she behaved like any normal cat, sleeping beside Emma and following her into the kitchen every morning. Then, one evening, Luna suddenly began staring at Emma's father, Robert. At first, nobody thought much of it. Robert was watching television, and Luna stood staring directly at him. When Robert moved, Luna followed him with her eyes. The next morning, Luna climbed onto his bed and began pawing at his chest. Robert laughed and gently moved her away. But Luna did not stop. Over the next several days, she repeatedly returned to Robert and behaved strangely whenever she was near him. She would sniff his shirt, sit beside him for hours, and sometimes make a soft crying sound while looking at his face. Emma became concerned and asked her father if he felt sick. Robert said he felt completely normal. Emma eventually took Luna to the veterinarian, but the vet found nothing wrong. Some cats simply become attached to certain people, he explained. Luna's behavior became even more intense. One afternoon, Luna suddenly jumped onto Robert's lap and pressed her head against his chest. Emma watched nervously. "Dad, maybe you should get checked anyway," she said. The following night, Luna woke Emma by scratching her door. Luna led her straight to Robert's room, staring at his chest again. Frightened, Emma convinced her father to see a doctor. The doctor performed routine tests, and at first, everything appeared normal. But the doctor ordered more testing due to Robert's mention of pressure. Hours later, they discovered a serious heart problem that had not yet caused obvious symptoms. It could have been dangerous if ignored. Emma sat beside her father at the hospital, thinking about how Luna refused to ignore the subtle changes she noticed. Robert, who never cared much for pets, now calls her his little guardian. Months later, he sat beneath the old tree in the backyard. He whispered, "You probably saved my life." Sometimes, danger does not arrive with a loud warning. Sometimes, it is a quiet instinct. We often ignore these signals, but Luna's story reminds us that paying attention is about caring enough to listen. Trust yourself, stay alert, and keep moving forward. Luna showed that help can come from the most unexpected places. Persistence is the difference between giving up and finding an answer.